Chris, is that you? Damn. Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's that time. What's up, J. Holmes? What's up, JJJ? What's up, Art, and anybody else that's jumping in? Happy Sunday. How's it going?
It's a good day, Chris.
Every day we wake up is a good day. Every day. Made it a good day for you, Art?
What was that?
What made it a good day for you?
Like you said, because we woke up, just opportunity. Some people ain't make it.
That's real right there. We keep coming across these people with properties that a loved one has died and gone on to the afterlife with a real piece of property here. We have to deal with them. People don't really realize how much pain and stress and struggle that makes for the family when they got to go through all of that probate and all of that stuff. When they could have just took care of that stuff while they was alive. You don't have to wonder, did they want the brother to have it, the sister to have it, the cousin to have it? I took care of Big Mama. I see a lot of people having problems when it comes to that stuff. I know you've seen more of that than you wanted to see, right, Justin?
Yeah, all I know is probate.
Are you coming across a lot of probates too?
Yep. We got one in the city and stuff that I'm doing. There's a 2-family flat, so we file an eviction tomorrow on them to get them up out of there. So while we try to figure everything out, you know, your boy gonna get some tenant buyers in there as we go.
Is somebody living in it right now?
Yeah, it's 2 people. They found out that the owner had passed away, so they've been taking full advantage of this.
Really?
Yep.
And they don't have no shame about it.
So we filing an eviction tomorrow.
So are they tenants or are they squatters?
I mean, they've transitioned from tenants to squatters.
So they never been tenants.
No, they was tenants. They tenants. I mean, they had a lease and everything with the owner, and then once he passed away, they used it as an opportunity to not pay rent anymore.
So they've been living for many months for free $99.
$3.99, and you know, obviously, the kids don't have any, equitable interest in the property, so they can't file for eviction on the people. So, we'll see. I guess if we file the eviction and they want to start to pay again or something, maybe I'll start collecting those rents in the meantime as we go through the probates, something like that, or we might proceed with the evictions in the city. So I'm like, it might be difficult to find a tenant buyer. It's more than likely going to be a wholesaler situation. I've already identified my end buyer, so it looks like it could be a pretty good situation.
What are they paying for rent now?
I don't got it right in front of me right now. I'd be lying if I do. They on Section 8, I believe.
Oh man, so where that money going to daddy bank account still? Dang.
Yep.
So that means there's some money loaded up in his bank account. And he didn't have a spouse or nothing, so he was just out here by himself with a bunch of real estate.
With some baby mamas.
Wow. They don't never run out of them, do they? How many baby mamas he got?
I guess he got 3. He had he got a newborn with a woman. She has a child that I believe is like 20 months old or something like that. So she's out in Texas. I got some information that she might have been locked up. So it's gonna be an interesting probate process to go through. So they might end up, I guess, putting the proceeds from the sale into some type of like escrow account until they become anything. So I don't know. This is gonna be all new to me as far as how this thing gonna go. But we definitely gonna do a deal.
So it's gonna be messy. You can already look at that and know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm working on one over here in Florissant. I called a guy on Thanksgiving night, as a matter of fact, Justin. You don't supposed to call nobody on Thanksgiving at night at 9 o'clock because I was looking up some stuff and I was like, well, you know what? Let's just call him up right now. So I called him up. I couldn't get his number at first, but I had to. I found the owner of the property. She was deceased, so I said, okay, we know she's not here no more. First thing I did is go check to see if they filed any probate. Yes, they had a probate file, but the probate, something's happening with it. I guess the son that's on it wasn't doing the things he was supposed to do. And so I don't know if it's going to be revoked or restarted or what the process is for that part. But basically, they filed everything. They've been working on this since 2023. And now they are basically going into foreclosure in a few weeks. But I did talk to the son. I found his number on CaseNet, right on the probate paperwork. This didn't cost me any money, by the way. Everybody say, you got to throw a bunch of money at it. Went and looked on CaseNet, saw his probate paperwork, called the number, 817 Texas number, called him up. He said, yeah, he was, first he was trying to dodge me a little bit, like, who is this and how you get my number type stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to see what y'all doing about the house over there. I mean, y'all gonna, it's an auction coming up for it. He was asking me, like, when is the auction, stuff like that. So what I did is he said, yeah, I will look to sell it. I like to sell it, but call me back on Monday morning. So I'm going to call him on Monday morning and see what goes with that. But the house is vacant. Look like a little bit of work. He got a lot of equity, so that's a plus. Looks like the house was worth about $250. They owed about 80 or 90, something like that. So they got equity. So this can be a cash or a creative deal, but it probably will be something to deal with that probate. They look like it's partially done or not complete. So we'll see what happens with that. You never know. It might be as long as the guy's talking crazy, but he seemed like one of those people that kind of start something and don't finish it. Because I never seen that on a probate where they like, oh, they're going to revoke it, or they made some kind of threat. I don't know what the words they use, but they said something like, hey, we're going to cancel it if they don't fulfill their obligation as the personal representative for the estate. So you need responsible people in your family. Pick one responsible person in your family and let them run all of it. Because evidently he's not the one. We'll see what happens. Anything cooking up on your end there, Art? Any good opportunities that may come up?
Yeah, we got some good things working right now. I have a wholesale deal under contract. Just waiting on the seller to get me a new key so I can get my picture guy up in there. He tried to go a few days ago, right before the holiday, and then the key ended up breaking off in the lock. So I just gotta wait. So looks like I should be able to assign that for at least 5,000 assignment though, based on comparable cash sales in the area in the last 3 months. Then got the deal. What's that?
So that must be a pretty easy deal.
It should be once I get it over to once I get the pictures and verified. It's a full rehab, which I already know. Got to get the pictures first though, then get that out, and then it should be pretty good as long as we don't have no title issues and the buyer is willing to buy it. The market's always shifting, so we'll see.
How did you find that deal?
What's that?
How did you find that opportunity?
This was one I had mentioned this one last week. I had cold called this one July of 2024, and then just following up, and then sometime last week is when he decided to move forward.
Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Taraya's here. Hey, Taraya. She heard something about probate and said, "Where is it at? Where is it at?"
Hi, everyone. You know, I love me some probates.
Well, we got them cooking up. Don't worry about that. They're on the way. So there's always something.
Okay.
What's going on, Sheba? How are you? Uh-oh, we got no audio.
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. It's
Can
working.
you hear me?
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay, sorry about that. Hey, y'all. Happy holidays. I got my first deal under contract. Well, I'm not signing the contract until the buyer calls me back in the morning, but it's just like a light 3,500. I'm just excited because in under 3 weeks to knock down, because I literally made my first call in the room where we met. So yeah, I just got started that night. So I'm excited, and I actually know investors myself in Cleveland because of the group homes and stuff that I do, the shared living stuff that I do. So something told me to call one of them. He just so happened to be in Cleveland. So this deal I'm going to be closing with somebody that was already in my network. I just connected with local wholesalers, and I'm just double closing it.
So wait a minute, but you wasn't supposed to just start. You're supposed to wait it and ask for permission and ask people, "Can I go? You think I should call?" You're supposed to ask, don't take action, just ask a bunch of questions and never take action. Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
Look, I gotta get to this money. You heard me. I ain't waiting on nothing. I did ask permission from the Lord. That was it. I'm like, can I go? You know what I'm saying? That's it. As long as he waking me up, I'm on go time. So I'm excited. It's a little nerve-wracking because the earnest money deposit, like it's a $2,000 earnest money deposit with only $1,000 being refundable within the inspection period. That's just the terms that the seller. I mean, and I can understand kind of because you don't want somebody like wasting your time, like coming and then within 14 days, because I requested 14 days for inspection period. So within those 14 days, just kind of backing out and you got nothing out the deal. So $1,000 is refundable. And then once we get to close, that second $1,000 will just be applied to the balance. So essentially, if I get it over the finish line, I won't have to worry about that anyway. It'll just be applied to the balance and we'll subtract it.
So wait a minute. So it sounds like our seller is very savvy. They know too much. Is that what I'm getting here?
It's a group. It's multiple different wholesalers. So essentially, they bought the property. I'm learning a lot, by the way. So I will not do this again next time.
Yeah, because we got to crawl through this because I want to make sure we ain't gonna get you. Make sure you get paid.
Okay, so essentially, it's multiple wholesalers. They came together and bought a property at auction, and I didn't know this till after the fact because I started doing my due diligence with the address. So they bought the property for like $37,500 at auction. The asking was $67,000. I got them down to 60. They counted with 63. The buyer was okay with that because my assignment fee is $3,500, so he's still going to pretty much pay 67. So he was okay with that. He just told me to work in my fee and negotiate it down so I could fit my fee in it, so they wouldn't have to go over 67. So I managed to do that. So fine. And I was telling the dude, I'm like, look, I know you bought this property at auction for $37,500. Like, you're still making a profit. Like I understand we all out here to make money, but I think it's unreasonable to try to make 40K, 50K on every single deal versus get into a relationship with somebody who has a buyer who's going to be buying 3 to 5 to 10 properties every single month. So I think relationship building is more important. So we kind of just met in the middle at 63 after having that conversation. Because and I really believe and stand on that. I think social media has done us a disservice in the real estate world, that all these gurus are telling people, yo, you can make 40, 50K on one deal. And now all these wholesalers feel like they're just going to get rich on every deal, on an individual deal, which shoot yourself in the foot if you have a buyer like mine. He's literally buying and selling these properties like water, especially in Cleveland. So why not
property is in Cleveland?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So the property's in Cleveland. And essentially he lives in Florida, but right now he's in Cleveland. So once we get this deal done, he and I are looking to form a partnership where I would essentially be his executive assistant, and then still wholesaling, the deals and making my own money as well, but managing the because I'm a licensed general contractor in the state of Ohio. So I'll be able to manage the projects and do everything while he's in Florida or traveling or doing whatever else he needs to do. So we kind of found a partnership that works. And then on December 2nd, I also have a meeting with a property owner. She has the property that's licensed to do drug rehab, and it's already licensed to accept people. She just is too busy to do it. So I'm going to meet with her, and essentially that could be my way into Cleveland right there. If I get this property and I negotiated, if she could give me 30 to 45 days to fill it up, then I'll be able to pay whatever it is that the rent is on the property and get it fully filled and run the program like how she got the house licensed. So I definitely been out here grinding and working for sure.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, hopefully it all gets all the way to the finish line. The only thing that kind of makes me say, wait a minute, hopefully this works out when you're buying it at an auction, because sometimes they don't get clean title or have some kind of funky stuff going on with that. But if you can get over that, it sounds like it's a good deal.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got 14 days to inspect it, 21 days to close from the day that I actually signed. So I haven't signed it yet, but I will.
Did he sign it? Did the seller sign?
Yes.
Well, that's all we need. I go to work for right now. Yeah. So when are they going to go inspect it? When are they going to do their first walkthrough?
So they'll be back because they drove to Florida for Thanksgiving. It was a holiday. So that's why they told me to give them that 14-day cushion so they can get back. So they'll be back in like 2 days. They should be at the property by Tuesday so we can do our walkthrough, have our contract. They have contractors over there too that can do it. So either way, we should have it walked by like Tuesday. And then.
So you telling me you started about 2 or 3 weeks ago and you already got a contract?
Yes.
Come on with it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm excited. Let go. Yeah,
I know people that have been looking at this.
I told you I was not going to stop. Like, me and Soraya are literally not playing with them. We are not playing with them. I know Karen ain't playing with it. We coming in hot. Forget
when I met Shiva, she said, I'm going to have a deal within the first month. You said that, and it's literally been less than a month, girl. So
I'm excited. Man, to God be all the glory, though. I'm really excited. I am just grateful to really be here and be on platforms with you guys and hopefully learning more. So then I can start owning my own, because that's my dream, too, to get a creative finance deal, give me an RV park, a mobile home park, actually. So this way I can house these sex offenders that are in prison waiting to come out because they have nowhere to go. So yeah, wish me luck. Send me all the good juju.
Congratulations. I know that's a major thing because I know people that's been looking at this real estate stuff for 4 or 5 years. Matter of fact, one of them was in that meetup where you was at. They've been looking at it since I started in 2018 and still haven't done a deal. Can you believe that? Haven't even got a contract yet. So I say hooray to you, taking action. You don't have to wait and overthink this stuff. You're going to get there, That's how Justin came in too, swinging and bucking and swinging. He ain't play around. He ain't say, ain't going to wait. Let me ask it. Let me check and make sure y'all sure I should do this. Man,
I did actually struggle with analysis paralysis for a while because I had my construction company in Ohio. All was well. That same real estate investment firm that was begging me to renovate these houses, they were also buying. So I was submitting deals, but not as heavily as I probably could have, right? So just because I thrive in full transparency. So I struggle with analysis paralysis. When I was driving to the event that we all met at with Pace, I prayed and I told the Lord that if he made it my moment, that I was going to take the ball and run with it. So, I mean, it lined up. I got to keep my word. Like, it just is what it is. So I'm just trusting, moving in faith, really, really, and truly. I done wasted enough time. Now I'm legacy minded. I got to get my kids and my grandkids straight, man. So it's all good. But I can't wait till it actually closes so I can tell y'all. So
keep on marketing, keep on cooking, though. Just because there's one there, get you about 10 of them like that lined up. Because maybe 8 of them close, whatever it is. Maybe all of them, who knows? But I always say keep on marketing. Just because we got something, one bird in hand is worth 2 in the bush. We want to get all of them. We want to catch all the birds. So congratulations, Shiva. Glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Taking action, making it happen. Because it's a lot of people, like I say, that be looking at this stuff. And I understand it can be kind of scary. I'm not saying to you know, I'm not ignoring it, but it's like at some point we got to say enough is enough. I got to take the next step, get that black ink on white paper, get that bad boy in the title, get that buyer in there if you're going to wholesale it, get that thing closed. Right, Jay?
That's right. That's right.
All right. What do you think about her story? Did that inspire you a little bit?
Yeah, it inspired me. I mean, we started about the same time as well, me and Sheba. Well, I started like the last 3 or 4 days ago. But I was doing real estate about 2 years ago, trying to wholesale, but I didn't really get anywhere with the analysis paralysis. But let's just say I've been doing this for about 3, 4 days, getting back into it, and I'm already working on 2 deals right now, uh, pushing it through the pipeline.
So what's the difference in the feeling that you had a few years ago versus so what made you get back started a couple days ago? What made you get over that hump?
It was really I had to just get better skills, just start learning more and start executing more. I mean, I can say I have YouTube paralysis. Oh, watch too much YouTube, watch too much, and you just don't do anything. So you just have to actually just get out there and just go do it.
Yeah, because it's easy to just say, I've been studying, I've been learning. Like learn and implement. Learn and implement. All that learn. It's cool, but it ain't gonna get you pay. So what's the deals you're working on right now, Jay? What's good that's cooking in the hood?
All right, so we got 2 pre-foreclosures that we're working on. I sent you one of them. So it's he's this guy, he has to go through probate. He has a title cloud problem, 30K in the mortgage, fire damage property, a complete tear down. So that's just one of them.
So that complete tear down, wait a second here. So that particular property, if it's a complete tear down, it's fire damaged, it's messed all up. So we basically selling some land with a building on it. Would you agree?
Yeah.
What do you think land goes for over in that area? If it was just some land, do you have an idea?
Probably about 40, 50. I might be wrong.
Well, we would hope so if they owe 30, because if not, it ain't gonna be a deal.
That's true.
Right.
Well, just being straightforward, I'm a straight shooter. Sheba told me I'm a straight shooter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about it too. If it's not going to be 30, then there's no deal.
Well, it got to be like, we got to be able to sell it for about 40 to 50. Because, I mean, he going to want a little something. I'm not saying he going to get rich. He going to want some. The mortgage wants some. Then it's not even in his name, and it's his deceased mom's name. That's a lot of hurdles to jump over. Not impossible, but boy, that's a long race to run. There got to be some money on the back of that thing, because you're going to have to fund the money to run the probate, etc., whatever's going on with it. But that's a whole nother story. What's the second opportunity you're working on? Tell me about that fresh lead.
I got you. The one I got today, before I got on this call, basically what happened with this property is they have low equity. The guy got in an accident. He couldn't pay his bills, so the house went straight into pre-foreclosure. They owe about 400 on the mortgage. And they really just want to get out the house for what they owe on the mortgage. They don't want any extra cash to move out since they're already in a different spot, but they just want to, get the house out of their name and just really just move on.
Okay.
But the problem with that is the auction date is on the 2nd.
So Tuesday. So what is the reason they waited so long to do anything? Why haven't they taken any action? Did they tell you?
Yeah, they haven't taken any action because they were trying to get themselves together. That's a weird thing.
You say in North Carolina, how many days they give you before you got to go to auction? Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it's 90.
90 days. So they wasted at least 90 days or more talking about we got to get ourselves together, put their head in the sand like an ostrich and act like nothing going on around them.
Mm-hmm. And they were only their only income was off the dad, and the dad got in a bad car accident and he couldn't work. So then that put him out the game. That's what he told me.
Okay. And so what's the next step with those people? You want me to call them?
Yeah, I want you to call him.
Send me the information. Text it over to me. I'll call him tonight.
90 days is a long time to be in foreclosure. That's crazy.
That's that North Carolina stuff.
We got 30 days in St. Louis?
Well, it's you actually get about the same time. It's about 120 days generally before they even file it. But the problem is it's 21 days public notice. You can be in pre-foreclosure. It just ain't on public notice that, hey, we got an auction date. The auction is December 17th or whatever day it is, and go from there. In North Carolina, they give you a lot of time. Just like Illinois, I think they give you a lot of time. There's a lot of states that give you a lot of time like that. Matter of fact, I believe.
It's 4 to 12 months. Yeah, it's 4 to 12 months.
Because it's like Indiana too, Art. What is it in Indiana?
The foreclosure process from start to finish can take 6 to 9 months. I just talked to somebody today who's like 12 months behind on their payment. I don't know when they're going to start the process on them.
Right, and sometimes they don't start. I had a lady with $100,000 in arrears. She was in pre-foreclosure since like the pandemic or something. This is like last year, but still, I was like, damn, y'all don't want to foreclose? This house wasn't bad neither. I think they still ended up taking her house because she was playing games, but
that's crazy.
But she was there for like 25, 30 years. You know how people get in the house so long, they feel like it's mine. I done paid so long. I don't care what they say, my house. And I'm like, hey, I'm on your side. I'm just trying to help you get out of this mess. But you created this mess. Don't forget that. I'm here to help. You created it. Not really my problem.
I have a quick question.
Come on with it.
So, do y'all ever purchase properties that need to be rebuilt or like fully reframed or anything like that? Do y'all purchase? Because my buyer, I've run across buyers, they don't really want that. They don't really want to spend more than $20,000 on a rental so they can flip it real quick.
Yeah, so but the numbers got to be corresponded to what we're buying. So yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, I was wondering because at the event I also partnered with, so I met Gators at the event. I got connected with a couple owners. Like, I'm excited about just networking. I'm learning that your network is really truly your net worth, which is awesome. But I also connected with some people, and I'm an affiliate for their program as well. So in the event, no matter where you are in the 50 states, because I know you have watchers from everywhere. So your viewers, we do steel framework instead of wood because it's a lot more sustainable. You don't have to worry about it getting wet, all that stuff as well. So I'm going to make sure that all you guys get that information as well. When rebuilding from the ground up, we do have steel components versus wood, which will make your building more sustainable, fire safe, and water safe as well. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Sure. Well, just so you know too, Sheba, we are, I don't want to say we, but we are. We're kind of lazy investors. If it's a whole bunch of stress on it, we ain't really looking at it. It's cool. Not saying we won't ever do it, but when you look at it like, let me see, I'm going to put what in this house or this property and rebuild it, and I'm going to get what at the end. If it's worth it, I'm going to make up some numbers. I can put $75,000 into it and it's worth $550. We probably do that. But if it ain't like some crazy number like that, I'm not building nothing. That's just me though. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of spoiled on the creative space and all this other stuff.
I feel you. I'm not trying to jump in here.
What would you do, Justin? Would you build it if it had that kind of spread on it?
Of course I'll build it if it got spread on it.
What if it's a small spread? What if you're going to make $20,000? Would you do it then?
It depends on how much work it need. If it need 6 months,
rebuild.
Not for $20,000.
No way.
No, not at all. But Sheba, one of the things you had said earlier that I would like to speak to, you were like, oh yeah, my assignment. Chris has taught us we don't discuss assignment fees. We don't have those type of conversations with people. We only discuss contract purchase price. That's the only thing we talk about. What we make is what we make. We only talk contract purchase price. We're selling them the contract. That's it. You don't have to go into don't reveal to them how much money you're making and discuss how much money you feel like you should make. You only discuss the purchase price, the contract purchase price. So meaning if you get the seller to go under contract for $40,000 and you put it on the market for $80,000 and someone says, hey, I'll take that for $75,000, you have a larger spread and they're not minimizing your fees and what you're going to make off the deal. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah,
this was my first one, and I know the person. He's kind of mentoring me too. So
don't undercut yourself, Sheba. No matter what they say to you, you gonna get this money. I'm not letting you undercut yourself because you bringing value to the marketplace. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Oh, but I knew him from school. I don't care. They're gonna get this work. Everybody get that work. when we doing business. There's a difference in a training setting. We're here training. That's one thing. When we in the street, we work in business. This is a business.
Yeah,
This
for
is for
sure.
you, your grandbabies, all that. This is family legacy. We're not gonna shortcut ourselves because they make them feel better when there's no reason to. You know, if it was a real reason, fine. But if it's just no reason, just because I knew him from back in the day and he was my guy, and then man, we finna do this business. We still gonna get the business right. So don't undercut yourself. That's basically the moral of it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chris. And thank you, Justin. Hey, Justin. How you and Sarai over there doing, buddy?
We rocking and rolling, rolling and rocking.
Justin don't leave no money on the table. Yeah, because and some of my biggest assignment deals came like that. You know, I just let them see what you can do. Let them make their offer or whatever they're gonna say, and we go back and negotiate. But I'm never talking about no assignment fee. Matter of fact, my contracts and paperwork don't even have assignment fee on it anywhere. It only states total contract purchase price. There is nothing to assign of a fee. It will be when they go to title, but it will never be to the end buyer. They'll never see that until they look at the settlement statement after they've already dropped their earnest money deposit, which is non-refundable, etc. Before we get to that point. And Jay, let me know if he writes you back and say I can call him because I know it's kind of late there. It's what, 8:30 there?
Yeah, it is pretty late.
Come on, Chris. We don't ask permission. We just do it and beg for forgiveness later.
Nah, man, they on Eastern time. I'm Eastern time.
It's like almost 9 o'clock.
Hey, man, it's important.
It is.
Oh well, I didn't really ask him. I just told him that. Well,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not saying to ask him.
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
he's clear that, hey, I'm about to call him. So when I call him, they're not like, huh? What you talking about? We want to set it up on a platter. Like, here you go. And then they're like, oh, I was expecting your call. What took you so long? So,
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is good. I'm glad to see everybody taking action. You working on something new, Justin?
Probates, evictions. I took your advice from last week. You were talking about how to, sell a buyer or an investor. You were like, asking them certain questions like, hey, what if I had a property that already had financing built into it? Does that sound like something you'll be interested in? Me taking that and kind of scrambling that across to a couple of people and everything. So I'm trying to work that play. I got 2 people I sent this property out that needs some work because it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to find a tenant buyer for it. So I have to find an investor. Maybe somebody want to do a Section 8 or something like that. So I've been trying to work the plays and try to see what I can do with that. So it's a low entry deal. I feel like I don't know, people just kind of scared. We'll see what's happening on that. What else? Yeah, so just probates and like I said earlier, we got a 2-family flat we're gonna be filing an eviction for and stuff. So that's gonna be cool. And I got my end buyer, he lined up, ready to go. And all we gotta do is
they want to buy it and the people still in it. They ain't even playing, huh? Won't he just buy it with the people in it?
I mean, the ones who bringing us this deal, they want the eviction. So, we just kind of push it because they don't like how they doing the situation. That's their daddy and stuff. So they want to, they don't like how that situation is being played with like that. So their father passed away and the tenant's like, oh, we ain't got to pay rent no more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the real problem though is long as the people that's selling the property get what they want as far as money and the end buyer get what they want, what happens with the tenants, the sellers really shouldn't worry about that, to be honest. Does that make sense? I mean, I know that's an emotional thing, but that doesn't stop the play from going through because I've sold properties with tenants in it and I ain't have to deal with none of that. I let the end buyer deal with that eviction. That's your babies. You paid your cash. And that's why I say all the time, like, I don't think for people in business. I like to present it. I tell them everything I know, not tricking them or nothing, but hey, this is the situation. If you can handle it, come on with it. If you can't handle it, go away, or do something else. And if there's a buyer that wanted to, a buyer might take it with those people in there. And you don't have to go through evictions and all of that stuff. That, for what? What are we doing it for? I mean, if they're going to, unless they're janky, like I said, or something, and not paying.
They're not paying.
Which they aren't paying, but they might start paying again when they get a new lease.
So do you mind, Justin,
the whole probate?
explaining the like what you mean by a tenant buyer. I mean, it sounds self-explanatory, but I don't want to assume.
Yeah, so a tenant buyer is the way we use that term in this particular group. It basically means a person who is set in place as a rent to own person, a person who's going to be renting your home, and they're going to be taking full responsibility of the property as if it's theirs until they're able to qualify for a mortgage or cash to be able to actually purchase the property from you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a tenant buyer is what we would. I've heard somebody else call them a penalty box buyer. I said, "Damn, penalty box buyer." They got money, they got income, but for some reason they cannot qualify for a loan, like the 76% of the other people in the marketplace who cannot qualify. Whether that's time on the job, credit score, debt to income ratio, all the red tape to get people disqualified. There's other people that still want to buy a house who simply can't use that process. Our creative processes allow people to get home ownership without having to go through all that particular red tape right now.
Okay, and then they would still need a down payment, correct? Which you guys
100%, yes, ma'am. Without that money, it ain't even funny. You can't even get in the house without no money with me.
Okay, no, I'm just asking because you guys know that I'm currently in the market. Well, I will be in the next 3 to 6 months for my actual my program. So I have a program where people come out of prison and I'm going to be housing them. So I'm going to be looking for situations like that. So I kind of needed clarity from my own knowledge.
Put down, I'll get you in the house tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, we don't play. We do deals in real life. We ain't just out here talking real estate. We really about that life. Justin got houses. I got houses. Or to bring a house. He's waiting for one right now. Jay working on 2 houses. We keep some houses. Come on with it.
Yeah, because I need to house these felons. We definitely gonna talk offline about that.
We take serial killers.
If we could do a rent to own agreement, I feel like that would be great. Yeah, for sure.
If you got the money, we got the honey.
We take serial killers. I don't even look at no background.
We don't even care what to say, huh? Everybody need a place to live, right, Justin? They all deserve to live somewhere.
I couldn't tell you who in one of the condos right now. I don't even know the people. Be asking my name. Like they sit the rent famous, we good to go. I don't even know who they is. They said that is my cousins.
Out of control.
Now 9 grand, I asked them cousins.
Hey, you got 20 large, we got a house for you. I don't care who you are.
You talking about them your family? You never met them before?
I ain't never met them before. They said we related.
Hey, but that rent come in. I'm with you, Justin. That's all that matters. That rent come in. Hey.
They keep sending that payment on time. That's your cousin like a mother.
As long as you pay, you can stay.
My cousin right now. He pay on time. He pay on the 21st every month.
You funny.
They pay early.
You funny. Ooh, child.
Get that money every month. I got 4 people paid today, or 5 people, I think. And it's late tomorrow, due on the 28th, late on the 1st. So we got some people gonna get some late fees, which is a secret in this business. Those late fees add up. Little $100, $200 there, add up like a mug. You been getting late fees when you get paid, Art?
Yes.
And that's a whole nother revenue stream that people don't even know exists.
I get late fees more often than I don't.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. That's not my fault, you know.
Hey.
And this is why
Soraya, I'm gonna do another affirmation. Okay, by the time I'm 12 months in, I'm gonna at least own my own property, and I'm gonna have big boy problems like Art and Chris. And Justin, you know what I'm saying? Just
collecting late fees and stuff like that.
You definitely gonna have some late fees rolling in.
And if you need to evict somebody, you already know an eviction lawyer.
Oh yeah, all day. You're the lawyer for everything. Heck, I'm gonna go give you some tickets over there. No,
no, don't do that. Don't do that on purpose now.
I'm gonna go speed through Beverly Hills now.
Okay, they can't touch me in St. Louis. Soraya, look.
They messing with me.
Oh my God.
Oh no, please don't tell Soraya. Yeah, they in trouble now.
Oh my God, Chris.
Oh my mama, she on retainer. You heard me.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. All right. Are they ready for me, Jay? Did they say
They never
something?
texted me back, but I would still try and call.
Go ahead, just call them up, Chris.
Just call.
All right, let's see here. So this property
But
this property's in Waxhaw, North Carolina. Oh, this is in Waxhaw, in your town there,
right
Jay.
down, right down the street.
You can walk to this house. I'm gonna say this is in your real neighborhood, not just Charlotte, in your town. Dang.
No, I moved from there. We're in where is this place called?
Oh yeah, I
We're
know
in
y'all moved
Wakewood
out of there.
now.
I don't know why I was thinking you were still
Yeah.
in Waxhaw.
No, but that's still walking distance though. I mean, about an hour.
So they got a $430,000 loan. They don't know the reinstatement. They want it out of their name and to get out of it. I bet they do. People in hell want ice water. They ain't getting all that. They're gonna get what we can give them.
Yeah, but if this doesn't work out for today, they said a good time to call them back is 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, she wrote back.
No, that was before this.
Don't put doubt on the deal. It's gonna work out.
I feel like you should just still call anyways. I did leave a text.
Better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
I don't even know how to use this new call system for real. Let's hear. Oh yeah, how'd you like that AI dial call that you did, Art, when you went and called and tried it out? What'd you think about it?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. I feel like you could definitely get someone qualified with that for sure. Shout out to AI, man. This thing is pretty evil, but it's also pretty useful.
Yeah, I was like, man, this thing is out of control with the.
I was doing Chris testing one of the first AI things. I'm like, oh, this thing is strong. And it took my information. I'm like, that thing almost better than me.
That mug ain't playing. They know what to ask, the right questions and everything.
It's the heavyweight though, for real. It's better than the foreigners.
Hello, I'm Chris, and I'm calling about your house.
Somebody get off my phone. Click.
FutureCashFlowPhone.com. All right, so let me go ahead and call these people. I try to call them.
Let me see what you got going on.
Microphone check.
Shout out to Chris Monroe.
All right, so if y'all will mute, I'm gonna call this lady or man. Is it a lady or a man?
It's that first number I sent you is a lady. The second one is a guy.
Okay.
That's the wife.
All right. Let's see if I can get them on here. If I can figure out how to use that. We got Waxhaw. Hello there, buddy. I hear you got a property out in Waxhaw. I'm calling about it. See what you gonna do about dang old auction coming up there, huh? That ain't really how they go. You that? Can you hear the phone ringing? Make sure. Sulmia. If you didn't call twice, you didn't call once. Call. Did I dial the other number?
Hello?
Hey, this is Chris. How's it going?
Hi.
Good. You were in contact with my partner Jay about your house. Is this a good time to talk? Yeah, I was just trying to get back with you, just to see, kind of what you guys are looking to do, and see if there's something we can do to help you out. He tells me that you're basically already have moved out of the property and everything. Is that correct? Okay, perfect. And so, your biggest goal is just to sell the house, and anything else you need to accomplish? Okay. Have you been in contact with the bank at all to see what if there was anything they could do? Oh, okay. Is he available this evening or? Okay. Yeah. Oh, separately. Okay. And so since you all already have moved out, It says here that you're looking to sell it basically for what you owe on it. Is that correct? Okay. So we can definitely help you out with that. I mean, is there anything major that's going on as far as the condition of the property? Oh, wow. How long has it been empty for? Oh, a year. Oh, wow. So you had it on the market with a real estate agent before? Is that what you're saying? Okay. And they never bought. Yeah. Okay. I mean, and then how do we get access to the property so we can check it out, see the condition and things like that? So, so you think the property is still good? It's the door is open, so we can just go into the property at any time. Is that what you're saying? Okay. So yeah, we'll try to get in there. And then it says here something about the auction is on December 2nd. Is that right? Is that right? Hello?
I know there was
I don't know what you've been doing. You've been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up.